Hi, welcome back to our Introducing Charlotte channel, and we're going to jump right into talking about the Piper Glen community nestled in enchanting South Charlotte, North Carolina. We're going to cover everything that you want to see about Piper Glen, so let's get started. From the rolling hills, lush greenery, great looking homes, and of course a very competitive golf course, you've got it all right here in Piper Glen. Hi, I'm Dave DeSilva with Long Tab Realty, powered by eXp Realty here in Charlotte. I'm a 21-year veteran of the real estate business, and I'm just living a few miles from Piper Glen, so I know about this area quite a bit. If you're a golfer, you probably do know that Piper Glen is a TPC course, and it's an Arnold Palmer designed course right here in South Charlotte. The private championship caliber course attracts people from near and far just to come here and either enjoy the view, look at the homes, or obviously play a little bit of golf. Like many golf courses, it's not just a golf course. It is a course in a community setting where people can come, relax, unwind, meet their compatriots, and just have a great time. If you're wondering how they unwind, well, let's see if you can get a little bit of a look at the clubhouse back there. A great clubhouse for grabbing a beer, maybe grabbing dinner, or just meeting with some of your friends. If you're interested in hearing more or getting more information about membership to Piper Glen, please go ahead and contact me, leave a message in the comments, and I'll get that information to you. And of course, if you want to see more about the different neighborhoods and communities in Charlotte, go ahead right now and like, share, subscribe, and comment. Particularly, that's a tough word, comment on what neighborhoods in the area you'd like to see a little bit more information about. I have covered Myers Park, Dilworth, and a few others, and on the horizon is going to be Touchstone and Ray Woods in South Charlotte. Now, if you don't just want to golf and you're thinking of making Piper Glen your home, you're in for a treat. The neighborhood offers a mix of single-family homes, luxurious condos / townhomes, and even some garden homes, all mixed into about 12 enclaves or mini neighborhoods within Piper Glen. Piper Glen does have a strong and active HOA with a ton of amenities. You've got something for everyone as far as architecture goes. And the price point is probably not your first time home buyer, but maybe you're someone who's coming down from a luxury type home, or someone who's moving up into their second or third home. The median priced home in Piper Glen right now is about $1.075 million, reflecting the upscale living experience in Piper Glen. Currently, there are 3 homes on the market, active on the market, and their average price point is $1.7 million. And in the past 6 months, 22 homes have sold in Piper Glen, and that's a mix of single-family homes and the condos / townhomes. The condo townhomes went from a $448,500 home all the way up over $1 million. As for single-family homes, they ranged from 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home with about 2,700 square feet, which sold for $705,000, all the way up to a 7-bedroom, 6+ bathroom home, which was 8,196 square feet, that closed at just about $2.5 million. These homes sold for 106 and 107% of asking price, showing that there still is a strong demand in Charlotte, regardless of the price point being in the 3s, 4s, 5s, or $1, $2, $2.5 million. The average days on market in Piper Glen was 40 recently, with the median, which I think is more accurate, being 13 days on the market. You've got plenty of homes that were in that 10, 12, 13 day range, and even some of them far less. And then you've got a couple that pull that average up, and those homes are on the market for 120, 140 days. Parents, you'll be glad to know that Piper Glen is home to some of the best schools in Charlotte. And again, you can look at greatschools.com to find that out for yourself. That best schools in Charlotte is my opinion. And I've got kids that have gone to the public schools and the private schools in the Piper Glen area. I will make this school disclaimer. In 2024, 2025, the schools could change. Your assignments could be different because there are some new schools being built. Foodies rejoice. Piper Glen is in the center of a plethora of restaurants, both fast food and fine dining restaurants that'll tantalize your taste buds. A few of my family favorites are Firebirds in the Stonecrest at Piper Glen Mall, Little Mama's, which actually we're going to tonight to celebrate a birthday with a neighbor, and for breakfast, my favorite place is Metro Diner. And if you're looking for something a little bit quicker to pick up besides just maybe a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A, we've got a number of Paneras, Panera Bread locations around the Piper Glen area. You've got Jet's Pizza. You've got a couple places like Liberto's Pizza, Great Wall of China, and a couple of Five Guys as well, which are located throughout the area. So there's fine dining, there's pickup, there's fast food, as I mentioned before. When it comes to shopping, Piper Glen, the Piper Glen area doesn't disappoint. You've got Stonecrest at Piper Glen, you've got Blakeney, and then north a little bit, maybe 12 to 15 minutes, is South Park. At these retail shopping locations, you're going to find little boutique shops. You're going to find some of the well-known brands, just ensuring you can shop until you drop. And if you do decide to head up towards South Park, which like I said is 10 to 12, 15 minutes north of Piper Glen, depending on traffic, you're going to find a Neiman Marcus, an Apple store. Don't know if I mentioned Cheesecake Factory before, or one of my favorite places to shop is Dick's Sporting Goods. I mentioned the Stonecrest Shopping Center a couple of times, and that's the home to the Regal Cinema, a variety of food and retail places, and of course a place that I really love is Nothing But Noodles. About a mile or so south of Piper Glen is Blakeney. Blakeney you're going to find, in my opinion, is a little bit more upscale. The shops, excuse me, you've got an Ulta, you've got Lululemon, of course you've got some grocery stores, Harris Teeter on every corner. Then you've got a Target, a Talbot's, and of course just about every place around here has a Starbucks. The last place I can't forget to remember, and it's probably closest to Piper Glen, right across the street and very close to where I live, are the shops at Piper Glen. What you're going to find there is our local CVS. Everybody's got to have one. Another Starbucks, there's Trader Joe's, there's a bread place, a Domino's Pizza, UPS store, a bunch of little shops. And that's kind of like the drop-off place where people are going to be walking on the trail, although you're not supposed to park in their parking lot. Now, of course, healthcare should be a priority, and in Piper Glen, if you're in the Piper Glen area, you're going to be surrounded by a number of medical facilities. These medical facilities are both urgent care type, and then they're also maybe what you might call the big box, the primary care facilities within just a couple of miles. And to ensure you stay healthy and stay out of those hospitals and medical facilities, you've got a great trail location, the start of it, right there at the shops at Piper Glen, and that's 4 Mile Creek. From point to point, that'll get you to about a 5.8 mile out and back along a paved trail. There's some boardwalk, it goes through the woods. Very nice, and they've got some great parking there as well. As far as proximity goes to downtown Charlotte, if you're looking for a tranquil neighborhood that's close to the action, Piper Glen is just a short drive from Uptown Charlotte, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. If there's not much traffic, if there's a lot of traffic, then you're looking at 30, 35 minutes. You figure we're the 15th largest city in the country, and our traffic, I think, ranks somewhere in different polls between 26th and 48th as far as wasted time on the road. And that makes it really nice because whether you're looking for sports uptown, you want to get uptown for a show, you want to just participate in a parade uptown, typically you're 20 to 30 minutes away from the uptown environment. Now, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be hitting other neighborhoods, big and small, around the Charlotte area, and I would love to hear which ones you have in mind that you'd like to hear about, if anything in particular, or get your feedback on some of the things you've seen in this video or some things you haven't seen and would like to get more information about. So please hit that like button, that comment button, share it, and the comments are really important again so I can find out what you're looking for. Well, that about wraps up our tour of the Piper Glen area and Piper Glen neighborhood itself. It's a very captivating neighborhood in South Charlotte. From golf greens to a vibrant community life, it really has everything you can look for. So again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like button, and notify. If you hit the subscribe, you'll get notified of the next videos that come out, which should be next week. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.